Hey everyone, welcome to another episode of Scouting in the Park. Today is day 8 of our 30-day countdown to the program updates, to the Cub Scout program here. I'm your host, D3 from BrightIdeaScouting.com, and today we're going to talk about the Arrow of Light requirements. As we've been going through these past 7 days, we've talked about what does it take for a boy to rank, what do they get after they complete an adventure, how long does it take to do an adventure. We've talked about all the different stuff, and we've dived deep into the tigers, the wolves, the bears, and yesterday we talked about the webelos. So today we're going to round out that part, round out the week here with the talk of the Arrow of Light. Now, just like all the other rank, the Arrow of Light takes 7 adventures to complete. Each adventure takes roughly 3 meetings to complete, and in that, it differs now in that now there's only 4 required versus 6 or 5 in the webelos. There's only 4 required adventures and 3 optional. Those 3 optional comes from a pool of 18 electives that you can choose from also when you're a webelo. So if you haven't, check out yesterday's episode 24 of Scouting in the Park, and we'll go into some of those electives. And today we'll kind of expand upon that, giving you a few more ideas of some of the fun electives. So remember, 4 required and 3 electives. So a couple more electives that I think are really cool. Game design. Designing a game. You can work on your cyber chip, and then teaching another adult how to play that game. I think a lot of boys can get really creative learning a new game and then trying to take that and just twist it a little bit with some new rules and stuff like that. Into the Woods is another great elective, teaching them about trees and plants and everything that's a part of that in biology. We've also got movie making, creating a story, making a little video, maybe something like this, and then sharing that movie with your family, den, and pack. So I think that's fun. It really sets up the way for the cinematography merit badge that we see in Boy Scouts, but just pretty simple. So have fun with this. If you do it, get some props, make some costumes, take those 3 meetings. Don't just whip out, a camera and have them do a little 5-minute skit. Work it up. Work the storyline. Work, all of the costumes and stuff, and really choose something that would be really cool. And even choose something that the boys might already know. Maybe the story of the Pilgrims or something. Columbus. Choose something that'd be fun, but also feel free to make your own story and that. Another one is a family project, and this is really starting to work towards, helping out the family, working with grocery shopping and meal planning, laundry, household chores. We see this as kind of the foundation for the family life merit badge that we see in Boy Scouts. So as we're now transitioning, we're starting to introduce concepts that when they transition into Boy Scouts, they're going to already have a fairly good foundation as to, this is just like, the project family that I did for my Arrow of Light. So getting that required merit badge won't be a big deal. And then one of the really fun ones I think a lot of people will do is the sportsman. And this is looking at sports like football, basketball, baseball, hockey, and then participating in those sports and having fun. So that should be a really great one to work off of. So as you see, as we start to go through all of these different requirements, it takes 7 adventures to complete a rank. At the end of each rank, for tigers, wolves, and bears, they're going to get belt loops. For webelos and Arrow of Light, they're going to get pins, which is something you should be very familiar with. Currently, we have the pins that go on the side straps, the yellow, red, and green stripes. And so you're going to get pins here as well. And just a great way to go through. And as we start to get in those older years, into the webelos, into the Arrow of Light, the boys start to get to make more decisions about what do they want to do. And as den leaders, I'd highly encourage you, as you start to work on some of these adventures, ask for the boys' input. Maybe don't show them all 18. Maybe choose 3 that you're comfortable working on and say, hey guys, which one of these do you want to do? And after you complete that one, which one of these 3 would you like to do? And work from that. Because the more that the boys get to participate in the activities, the more engaged they're going to be, the funner it's going to be for you as a leader, and the more likely they're going to transfer into Boy Scouts, where they can have a longer, more life-giving scouting adventure. So, until next time, learn everything you can, share everything you know, live by the Scout Oath and Scout Law. I'll see you tomorrow. Scouting.